Welcome to Crunchy Culture, where I, Tina Sorensen, dig into the latest wellness buzz from the news and share my unfiltered thoughts and opinions. Join me every Tuesday for a dose of snarky humor, the latest in wellness news, trends, and my current obsessions. Oh, and of course, a recipe or wellness tip to inspire your journey. This episode is brought to you by me, the Wellness Blondie. If you are passionate about natural remedies, holistic wellness, and delicious whole food recipes, head over to thewellnessblondie.com for inspiring content to nurture your mind, body, and soul. Before we dive in, I want to share that my mocktail mixology recipe book is now available on Amazon. Packed with creative, flavorful, non-alcoholic drinks perfect for any occasion. From refreshing summer sips to cozy, warming blends. Also, don't miss my cookbook, Nourish and Thrive, your go-to guide for a vibrant whole foods lifestyle with over 100 recipes and a 28-day meal plan. It's designed to make healthy eating enjoyable and effortless, with tips to help you build sustainable habits and savor every bite along the way. Both books are available now on Amazon. Just type Mocktail Mixology or Nourish and Thrive into the search bar, or click the links in the show notes. Start nourishing your body and thriving today. Now, let's dive into my current hyperfixation, resetting my vagus nerve like it's an Olympic sport. That's right, I'm all on roasting myself in the sauna blanket and psyching myself up to plunge into water so cold it makes the Arctic jealous. Because who needs normal hobbies when you can flirt with hypothermia in the name of wellness? It all started with one of those smug social media posts where someone was raving about cold plunges and how it changed their life. Naturally, my inner skeptic rolled her eyes, but my curiosity whispered, what if they're right? So here I am, toggling between baking myself in a portable sauna, because sitting in a wooden box was too mainstream, and taking ice baths, or just running in the backyard, because I live in northern Wisconsin, where the current daily high is at 10 degrees. And let's be honest, I might complain about it, but the benefits are hard to ignore. Resetting your vagus nerve system feels oddly satisfying, like hitting Control-Alt-Delete on your stress levels. Plus, the sauna blanket makes me feel like a human burrito. A crunchy one, of course. And the cold plunge gives me major I'm tougher than I look vibes. But let's not get too serious. This whole thing has been a mix of wellness and comedy gold. My family already thinks I'm nuts. They're not completely wrong. And I may or may not look like a complete psycho, running through the backyard, half naked. I call it balance. Have any of you tried hot-cold wellness? Do you swear by it, or do you think I've officially lost my mind? Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts, or even better, your snarky commentary on my DIY quest for vagus nerve supremacy. Tag me in your sauna or cold plunge pics, and let's keep this slightly unhinged wellness train rolling. All right, to the meat of the episode and what you really came here for. Today, we're diving into the messy, hilarious, and totally worthwhile journey of transitioning to a low-toxin lifestyle. Spoiler, it's not all sunshine and rainbows and Pinterest perfect pantries. If you've got family members who would rather swim in a pool of synthetic fragrances than give up their favorite laundry detergent, or you've felt overwhelmed at the idea of making all the swaps, this episode is for you. I started with cleaning products because, well, let's rewind a bit. This seemed like the most logical starting point for me. I mean, these are the things we spray, scrub, wipe all over our homes. They linger on countertops, floors, and even in the air we breathe. So I thought, why not tackle this first? Here's the kicker. My family was not on board. My husband, skeptical AF. My kids, hilariously resistant. At one point, one of them asked, "Why does the house smell like vinegar?" When I tried my first homemade cleaner, not a great moment for me, but we lived, we learned, and we eventually nailed a few recipes that didn't make the house smell like I dumped vinegar everywhere. Pro tip, if you're going the DIY, make sure to add essential oils unless you want to smell like an Easter egg. My go-tos are lemon and lavender. They're like the dynamic duo of clean, fresh scents. Now on to the art of sneaky swaps. Now, I didn't exactly announce a full-on toxin-free revolution in our house. Oh, no. I went covert. The key, sneaky swaps. When the dish soap ran out, I just replaced it with a cleaner version. No announcement, no family meeting, no PowerPoint presentation on the dangers of sulfates. Same with the laundry detergent. My husband didn't notice a thing until one day he said, "Hey, why do my shirts not smell like anything anymore?" Gotcha! Over time, the sneaky swaps turned into a habit. Slowly but surely, my family stopped noticing the lack of neon-colored cleaners with fake ocean breeze scents and started appreciating the fresh, real alternatives. It took patience, but eventually they came around, and now they're fully on board. And my husband even brags about our low-toxin lifestyle to his coworkers. Victory tastes so sweet, my friends. During the same time, I simply stopped buying any processed foods, even when the kids threw a fit about not having Pop-Tarts or cereal for breakfast. Yes, I'm the mean mom. Instead, I made a crap ton of pancakes and waffles, froze them for a quick breakfast, and encouraged them to eat eggs and meat in the morning. The initial resistance was real, but guess what? They survived and even thrived. Once I had cleaning products down, I started eyeing other areas of our home. Skincare, check. Food storage, check. I swapped out plastic containers for glass ones and fell in love with silicone bags. They're a game changer for leftovers. And snacks. Even cookware got an upgrade. It was goodbye to nonstick pans and their sneaky chemicals, and hello to cast iron and stainless steel. Bonus, my meals tasted better and I felt like a legit chef. Here's the thing though. This is not an overnight transformation. It's expensive and exhausting to replace everything all at once. So I stuck to one simple rule. When something runs out, replace it with a better option. Ran out of shampoo? Switch to a low-toxin version. Need new cookware? Research non-toxic options before hitting the store. Taking it slow not only made this sustainable for me and my budget, but it also helped me avoid the overwhelm of trying to change everything all at once. It also put things that were low toxin on my wish lists for the holidays so that I would be gifted items I needed and wanted for my home. And let me tell you, this journey came with its fair share of trial and error. Some clean products downright terrible. Like that one time I tried an all-natural deodorant that left me smelling like my teenager's stinky feet. Nope, not doing that again. The key is to keep experimenting until you find what works for you and your family. Now let's talk about that resistance. Because, oh boy, you will hear about it. Whether it's your partner insisting their beloved body wash is irreplaceable or your kids begging for that bright blue sports drink at the store. It's not always easy, but here's the secret. Persistence wins. Over time, they'll adjust. My kids eventually stopped asking why our snacks looked weird compared to their friends' lunch boxes. And my husband, he finally admitted that he felt better using products without a list of chemicals longer than a CVS receipt. But don't tell him I told you. I've also learned that you don't have to go full-on crunchy to make a difference. There are still things I use that aren't 100% toxin-free, and I'm fine with that. Some things just are not the same in the crunchy universe, like mascara. Balance is key. I'm not here to live in a bubble of perfection. I'm here to reduce exposure where I can and live a healthier life overall. I do not force my kids to live completely toxin-free or push my ways on my extended family. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is not to compare my journey to anyone else's. There are people out there who have fully toxin-free homes. And while that's amazing, it's not my reality. And you know what? That's okay too. Your low-toxin lifestyle doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Maybe you start with cleaning products, or maybe you focus on skincare or food. Whatever step you take, it's a step toward better health. Don't let Instagram influencers or Pinterest perfection make you feel like you're not doing enough. I personally have been converting for the last 15 years, and I'm finally getting to my clothing and linens being 100% cotton or wool. So don't stress if things do not seem to be transitioning fast enough. Now, if you're ready to dip your toes into the low-toxin world, here's my snarky, because I gotta have that in there, but practical roadmap. In case you haven't been listening for the last 10 minutes, switching to a low-toxin lifestyle doesn't have to be intimidating or expensive. You don't need to channel your inner Marie Kondo and purge your entire house in one weekend. Instead, embrace a methodical, results-driven approach that is practical and sustainable. Let's break it down. Step 1, stop buying processed foods. Your pantry and fridge are a great place to start. Processed foods are often loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, and toxins. Swap out the boxed, bagged, and bottled goods for fresh, whole foods. Need some inspiration? Think of how good your kitchen will smell with homemade soups, fresh bread, and crisp vegetables. Start where you'll see results. Cleaning products are a no-brainer first step for me. They touch every corner of your home, and here's the kicker. Your family likely won't notice the switch. Trade those eye-watering chemical heavy sprays for natural alternatives like vinegar-based cleaners, Sal's Suds, or Dr. Bronner's. Those are my personal favorites. They don't have to be yours. Fewer toxins in the air means fewer headaches and cleaner indoor air quality. Replace as you run out. Don't overwhelm yourself by tossing everything you own in the trash. Wastefulness isn't the goal here. Take it slow and replace items as they naturally run out. Finished your shampoo? That's the perfect time to grab a cleaner, low-toxin alternative. Out of laundry detergent? Now's your chance to try a DIY recipe or a natural store-bought brand. One step at a time adds up faster than you'd think. Focus on high-touch items. Zero in on the products you use daily, things like cookware, personal care products, laundry detergent, and dish soaps are all in constant rotation and have a big impact. Switching from Teflon pans to stainless steel or cast iron is a win-win for your health and your cooking game. As for skincare, your face deserves better than that drugstore chemical cocktail. Experiment without fear. Not every clean product is going to blow your mind, and that's okay. Some natural cleaners might smell amazing, but leave streaks everywhere, while others might work wonders, but cost more than your coffee habit. Don't be afraid to try a few options and move on if one doesn't click. DIY recipes are also worth exploring. Hello, baking soda, Castile soap, and vinegar. They're way less expensive as well. And eventually involve your family. At first, they might side-eye you, give you the weird looks, mock you, and that's fine. Change takes time. Once they notice the perks, fewer allergies, better skin, and healthier habits, they'll likely hop on board. So take it slow and lead by example. Rome wasn't built in a day, and your toxin-free empire won't be either. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every small swap you make is a step toward a cleaner, healthier, low-toxin lifestyle. You've got this, grasshopper. And if you're looking for inspiration, I've got you covered. There are several clean cleaning recipes up on the blog at thewellnessblondie.com to help you get started, making your own cleaning solutions that won't break the bank. Head on over and take a look. Low-toxin living isn't about being perfect. It's about making better choices where you can. It's a journey, not a race. You'll face resistance, you'll mess up, and you'll probably wonder if it's even worth it at times. But let me tell you, it is. Every little step forward is a step toward better health, and that's something to celebrate. So embrace the process, celebrate your wins, laugh at your failures, and keep moving forward. And if all else fails, just start sneakily replacing products and let your family figure it out later. They'll thank you, eventually. I'd love to hear about your low-toxin journey. What swaps you have worked for you, what's been a disaster, and how you've convinced your family, or maybe not told them at all, about this swap. Let's face it, staying in the loop on the wellness trends is basically a full-time job these days. But hey, someone's got to do it. And if you've got opinions, stumbled on anything eye-roll worthy, or just want to dish about the latest health craze, I'm all ears. Drop a comment, take me on socials, slide into my DMs, or shoot me an email. And now, for the creme de la creme of the episode. If you'd like to be featured on the podcast, send me your favorite recipes or wellness tips, and I will be happy to share them on an upcoming episode along with a shout out. I'd love hearing from all of you and featuring the brilliant ideas and strategies you've found helpful on your wellness journey. This week, I wanted to focus on something a little extra special, my website. Yes, I'd love for you to check it out because it's an absolute treasure trove of wellness goodness. With over 200 posts, you'll find recipes galore, mocktails, whole food meals, and more. Fitness schedules to keep you moving, lifestyle tips for thriving, and a crap ton of information on all things health and wellness. Seriously, there's something for everyone over there. Whether you're looking to detox your home, whip up a delicious meal, or just get some inspiration to tackle life with a healthier mindset, I've got you covered. So hop on over to thewellnessblondie.com, explore, and let me know what resonates with you. Don't forget to tag me on socials with your favorite finds or share your go-to wellness tips. I can't wait to see what you find, are loving, and learning from the site. Let's keep this wellness train rolling together. I hope you give it a try and enjoy the benefits. And if you do, let me know how your experience pans out or any fun tweaks you make. Don't forget to tag me on social so I can see your delicious results. I hope today's episode sparked some inspiration, brought you fresh insight, or at least gave you a little boost to get you through the rest of your day without feeling like a hot mess. And hey, if you're loving the podcast, or even if it's just your go-to for background noise, why not drop a quick rating and review on your favorite platform? It would mean the world to me, and it's the ultimate way to spread good vibes, minus the granola, heavy on the real talk. Your feedback helps others find their way to the hive and join our wellness journey. Plus, if you do, you'll officially kick off my 2025 with the best way possible. Podcast rockstar vibes and all. Thanks in advance for the love and support. Don't forget to follow me, The Wellness Blondie, on social media for more updates, tips, and behind-the-scenes content. You can find all the links to my profiles along with more information and resources over on my website. Until next time, nurture your mind, body, and soul, because no one else can do it quite like you. Remember, wellness is a journey full of twists and turns, so lean in and enjoy the ride. Stay vibrant, stay crunchy, and let's keep reshaping our hive together. Wishing you all a happy new year filled with growth, joy, and a touch of woo-woo magic.